This is the Bronco Bikini Universal Installation Guide. This covers the 2-door, 4-door, and both hard and soft tops. From our installation bag, let's grab our 8 thumb screws, 2 install posts, and the bungee bundle with the carabiners, and let's head to the Bronco. Next, we install our posts at the front left and right corners. To do so, we need to remove the plastic cover by squeezing the clips with a pair of pliers. After the clips are released, simply push them down, and this should drop the plastic cover. The plastic cover can be reinstalled if you wish, but I choose to keep mine off for a more rugged look. Next, grab your wrench from your Bronco toolkit and remove the corner bolt only. From underneath, thread in the post. Install the washer. Install the jam nut. And snug it down as best as you can. If you have a 1/2-inch wrench, you can give it a little extra snug with that as well. And we set the wing nut to the side. With our Bronco wrench again, let's remove the interior bolt and replace this with a lightly threaded thumb screw. Now let's repeat that process on the opposite side. We now install our remaining thumb screws, moving from the rear forward. On the roll cage right side, we install 2 in the 2 holes. We do the same on the opposite side. And then moving toward the front of the vehicle, you'll notice the black plate. Just behind the black plate, there are 2 threaded holes. We go into the rear threaded hole. If you have a 2-door, you will only have 1 hole. For the soft top users, this is not necessary. You will have a plate with a silver peg, and you'll be wrapping the bungee over the silver peg. Now to the opposite side, same thing. Just behind the plate, we go to the rear hole. Once we install our posts and all of our thumb screws, we're ready to install the Bimini. I like to drape it over the front seats, and we take our bungee bundle with the carabiners, we separate it, and what I like to do is remove the carabiners. In the center hole in the middle, we come up through the bottom, and then clip our carabiners in. Next, we take the Bimini, put it around the corner post, do the same thing on the passenger side, around the corner post. Then we can remove the thumb screw here. Make sure the Bimini goes underneath the front. And we can screw this one all the way down. Same on this side. Take the thumb screw out. Screw this one all the way down. Once these 2 are all the way down, we can tighten down our wing nuts all the way, which will center themselves on the grommets. Back on the passenger side as well. Now we can take the carabiners and go into the indentations on the top here. This might be a tight fit, but that's what we want. Now we can move toward the back. Once we're at the back, we can take our 2 bungees that are with our carabiners, grab our Bimini, and we want to put these in to the right side and left side of the center hole. They're going to come back and hold our Bimini. Here's the center hole. We're going to go to the left side once, come back. Now we have a nice platform to dump out the rest of our components. Next, we'll take a long bungee, come up to the bottom. I'm going to wrap this all the way around, back over the bungee ball. Next, take a short bungee, up to the bottom, and around. A long bungee. And go around the cage, back up, and back over both finger screws. We'll do that again on this side. Short bungee, up to the bottom, around our thumb screw. Long bungee in the corner, up to the bottom, around the roll cage, and back over both thumb screws. Short bungee, up to the bottom and around. Short bungee, up to the bottom and around. Now let's move toward the front. Coming up toward the front on the black plate, we're going to go down through the oval hole. I believe it's a round hole on the two-door. We're going to feed this up through the grommet and then back to itself. Next is the short bungee with the plastic clip. We're going to come up through the bottom. And again, all bungees pull toward the rear. So this is going to go to the top hole on your roll cage. Simply stretch around, clip it in. Now let's move to the opposite side. Now that we're on the opposite side, we're going to take the short bungee and we're going to choose the hole toward the rear of the vehicle. It's oval on the four-door. I believe it's round on the two-door. We're going to go down through this hole. Then we're going to take it up through the grommet. And then back over the bungee ball. You'll have a lot of tension there. And the very last bungee, the short bungee with the clip. Again, we're going to go up through the bottom. And we're going to go on the top hole toward the rear. Again, we want all the tension pulling the Bimini backwards. And there we have it. The Bimini is completely installed. And again, all of the thumb screws and the installation posts are permanent and can stay on. Your tops will install right over the top. Thank you.